Ugh. Do 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 do. And we are good.
Pastel Puff KH says, hello.
Well, that was quick. Not even 2 minutes streaming and you're already here. Not complaining though. Just surprised you got here so quickly. Also, I did turn up the bitrate because I realized it was a lot lower than it was supposed to. So hopefully the video is a lot more clearer.
Pastel Puff KH says, I saw the post.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny because whenever I woke up this morning, I seen that we were at 69 subs, so but now we're back at 71, so like now I'm confused. Also, some of the comments that people are posting on my videos is it's really heartwarming. Big spiders.
Pastel Puff KH says, that's good.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think she's gonna join this stream, only because she went to bed already. But she is coming over tomorrow, so that is very good. I don't know if she's going to be able to spend the night. Hopefully she will, but we're just hoping at this point.
Pastel Puff KH says, that's great.
Yeah. My macro, I turned it up to 5, and it does not look like it's working properly, unless it is, and I just can't tell. I still can't believe we got over 100
Pastel Puff
views.
KH says, why is she sleeping already?
I have no idea. I mean, it's her. She sleeps all the time. No one really knows. Her sleep schedule is very bad, let's just say that.
Pastel Puff KH says, so this is normal?
Her falling asleep at random times? Yeah, that's pretty normal. Some days she'll stay up all night, some days she'll sleep all day. Or some days she'll just do both and just hibernate. Kind of funny.
Pastel Puff KH says, does she sleep when she sees you?
Sometimes. I mean, whenever we see each other, we're mainly either falling asleep on each other or watching movies. That's basically our day-to-day consistency of what we do. Oh, yeah,
Pastel Puff KH says, why don't you guys go out?
We are not really uh that type of people.
Pastel Puff KH says, does it ever get boring?
No, because there's always new movies to watch. No idea if I'm spelling this right.
Pastel Puff KH says, are you gonna stream tomorrow?
If she's able to spend the night, I will. Yes. Yeah, if she yeah, if she's able to spend the night, then I will. If not, then unfortunately I will not. Or at least we won't stream together. Did I spell face? Did I spell reveal right? No idea if I did.
Pastel Puff KH says, are you just gonna spend time with her then?
Yeah, I will. Oh, it's A. I knew it didn't look right.
Pastel Puff KH says, dang, I wanted to see you two together on the live.
Yeah. I think everybody did. But that's okay. Oh, no, 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 no.
Pastel Puff KH says, are you excited to see her?
Yeah, I definitely am. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks, so. I hate grass!
Pastel Puff KH says, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do want to see her. She said one of the reasons that she's going to bed so early is just so she can see me sooner because she's impatient. Kind of laughed at that.
Pastel Puff KH says, "Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, so she's already in bed. Sleeping away.
Pastel Puff KH says, has she been supportive of you and your channel?"
Yeah, she has. As much as she can, at least. I sometimes send her screenshots of what people comment. And she's, yeah, just very happy. I was definitely not expecting to be at 70 subs already. Definitely something that surprised me, but I mean, some bribery helps.
Pastel Puff KH says, what is she coming over for?
Well, hopefully if she's able to spend the night, then we'll be able to spend New Year's Eve together, but that's if she's able to spend the night. But as far as we know, she'd only be able to visit for a couple of hours.
Pastel Puff KH says, why is that?
Might as well.
Pastel Puff KH says, why is she only allowed to stay for a couple hours?
That's a good question. I have no idea. My parents don't care. But I don't know. Complicated situation, like how it's always been.
Pastel Puff KH says, WDYM how it's always been?
Just a lot of things being complicated. Normal life being a pain in the butt when it's not supposed to. It's nothing too biggie, but if you see the title of the stream being that it's with me and her, and you see that it's a collaboration stream, then you'll know that she's able to spend the night. Plus, also, I might do the plan where I stream on her account instead. That way you guys can donate.
Pastel Puff KH says, how much do you see one another?
Not very often. I wish it was more, but we're trying as much as possible. As much as we can, at least.
Pastel Puff KH says, is she happy?
To come over, yes. She is most definitely happy. She's definitely excited to come over and see me. Most definitely.
Pastel Puff KH says, what about her situation?
Happy in her situation? Not really, at least until other things happen. I don't know, I don't want to give out too many details because she doesn't want me to say much, or a lot of stuff, but... things will get better, hopefully. It's what we are hoping.
Pastel Puff KH says, why is it bad?
It's complicated. She doesn't really want me talking about it, so probably not a good idea to talk about it.
Pastel Puff KH says, would she mention it?
Probably not. She doesn't really want many people knowing about it. Or at least the full details.
Geckohoffen says, hello.
What's up? How's it going?
Geckohoffen says, good.
That's good, that's good. It's good. Um...
Pastel Puff KH says, so no life update video?
She might whenever things
Pastel Puff
are
KH
easier.
says, she did one last time.
Yeah, she might do another one whenever things get a little bit better, but that's probably not going to be till next week or the next 2 weeks. So
Geckohoffen says, "What's happening?"
nothing important. Just uh answering questions to my best of abilities, I guess. Oh, I need to lean my chair back a little bit. Oh, back problems. Gotta love them.
Geckohoffen says, "Oh, what questions?"
Just questions about Gwen. About her current situation.
Pastel Puff KH says, "Will it affect her posting?"
Not really. She's trying to. Sorry, my dog just started barking. Uh, she's trying to think of more ideas of what to do to post, at least, so. Trying to help as much as possible with helping her post, but.
Pastel Puff KH says, "So the situation won't affect her posting?"
No, not really. At least I don't think so. She still has motivation to earn money from posting, so. Hopefully she'll still post just as much. Trying to motivate her as much as possible. She wants to earn money to get a new tablet to post a lot more, because,
Pastel
tablet.
Puff KH says, "That's great."
Yeah, the tablet that she has is kind of broken. So she's trying to get a new one. One of the reasons why she wants to earn money from YouTube.
Pastel Puff KH says, "Can't she ask for a new one?"
Not really at the moment. Plus, she doesn't really have money for it, so. The one that she wants, I think, is around like $100. So, unfortunately, she's not able to get it. I think she has tried asking for a new one as well, but has not been able to.
Pastel Puff KH says, just hoping everything is okay and she won't stop posting.
No, hopefully hopefully she'll be able to post more. At least soon.
Pastel Puff KH says, are you supporting her through this tough time?
Of course I am. At least attempting to. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the spacing on my thing.
Pastel Puff
Did not
KH
mean to take a screenshot.
says, when you see her tomorrow, is she gonna be happy or sad?
She's definitely gonna be happy. She already said she's excited anyways, so. There we go.
Pastel Puff KH says, that's good.
Yeah. It shows on the mini
Pastel
map
Puff
that there's a
KH
cave.
says, what if she is sad?
She won't be. At least I hope not. But if she is, I'll hold her. I always do. Do I have free cam disabled? Oh. Yes, I do.
Pastel Puff KH says, ah.
There it is. Diamonds! Well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Ah! Ow. Uh-oh. Ah! Go away. Oh, no! Please. Crap. Uh, okay. Go away, go away, go away, go away.
Pastel Puff KH says, does she have her cat still?
I think it's still at her mom's house, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't even think she really knows where, if her mom still has the cat. Um, yeah, I have no idea. You'd have to ask her tomorrow if we do the stream. Seven diamonds, let's go.
Pastel Puff KH says, why wouldn't she know?
She's not really on speaking terms with her mom, so.
Pastel Puff KH says, "That's not good."
Yeah. Well, I mean, her mom also has a bunch of mental illnesses, so that also doesn't help. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Pastel Puff KH says, "But she's still her mom."
Yeah, her mom abused her, so she's not really a fan of her mom right now. Which is why she went to go live with her dad. But now she's at her sister's dad's. The whole situation's complicated.
Gackahoffen says, "Oh, how bad."
Probably not a good idea for me to be talking about it without her here, so I need wood.
Pastel Puff KH says, "You seem very respectful of her privacy."
I try to be. Mainly because if I was in her situation, I wouldn't want anybody going around spilling my stuff. So, you get what you give, is like what I would like to say. Whatever you give to somebody else, they'll do the same to you. At least that's what you hope for. Sometimes they just disrespect your boundaries.
Siren VO says, "She's with her sister's dad?"
Yeah, for now at least.
Siren VO says, "Didn't he abuse her?"
Yep.
Siren VO says, why is she with him?
Good question. I have no idea. Apparently she got taken to go back to him. That's as much as I'll say, though.
Siren VO says, how do you feel knowing this?
Other than the fact that I almost went over there to beat the crap out of him, I'm okay. I try not to think about it so that way it doesn't hold me back. Because if I'm overthinking about it, then she will. And I do not want that for her. Trying to keep her as calm as possible.
Pastel Puff KH says, is she happy there?
Most definitely not. She hates it there with a passion, let's just say that.
Siren VO says, I feel bad.
Yeah, I know, but you guys just have to keep showing her positivity through her videos, at least. And just keep up the supportive nature of trying to get her to post more.
Siren VO says, she posted about this situation 4 months ago and she was with her mom?
Yeah, unfortunately, a bunch has happened since then. Actually, I don't need insight.
Geckohoffen says, I don't blame you for wanting to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah. He wanted to talk, or he's going to want to talk to my dad and my stepmom and me tomorrow whenever he drops her off. So I gotta bite my tongue to tolerate him for now. No idea if that looks good, but eh.
Gackahoffen says. She hasn't gone into detail of the abuse, but was it really bad?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, unfortunately. What is that? Oh yeah.
Gackahoffen says. Dang, you'll pray for her.
Yeah. That's all she needs is the prayers and the support. The more support you give her, the better.
KZQ says. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
KZQ says. You must hate this for her.
Yeah, I wish she didn't have to go through it, but trying to stay strong for her. At least as much as possible. That way she's not worrying as much.
Gackahoffen says. That's fair, honestly, man. That's all you can do in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always trying to be strong for her, just that way she doesn't have to be as strong around me. Even though she hates being vulnerable around me, but oh well, she can deal with it. I'm trying to figure out if this looks good. I don't know if it does, but just make 4 of them.
Siren VO says. Has she been upset since this situation?
She has a little bit, but she's trying to be strong for her sister. But whenever she's not around, she's pretty much just breaks down.
Siren VO says. Ah.
Yeah.
Pastel Puff KH says. That man should just leave her alone.
Yeah, but unfortunately, when people have power, they try to abuse it, and then they get power hungry whenever they don't have power, so it's one of the only reasons that he won't let her leave. Because he just wants power.
KZQ says, does she flinch?
Oh yeah, she does a lot, unfortunately. But I mean, so do
KZQ
I.
says, or is she shaky?
Uh, she's not really shaky per se, but she does definitely flinch, unfortunately. But like I said, so do I, so kind of a fortunate thing for both of us. But we help each other. Yeah. We're working through it. We're working through it the best we can.
KZQ says, dang, it must have been really bad.
Yeah, it
KZQ
was pretty
says,
bad.
you probably won't get into details about it for her safety.
Yep, you got that right. You will only know information about it is if she wants to say it.
KZQ says, I respect that.
Good, because some people don't. It is kind of what we're dealing with partly at the moment with some of her friends. You able to just smelt stairs? No. Wait, what? There's no cracked version of stairs? Bruh. How do you get regular stone bricks back then? Man.
LuxnaWY says, she used to mention it in lives before she stopped.
I can just use cobblestone. Yeah, I mean, I've never watched some of her lives, but um, dang it. Um, yeah, she just doesn't want some of the things to be out in public. So we're gonna keep it that way. So I'm trying to give as minimal detail as possible. Not saying anything bad about you guys, just trying to protect her as much as possible.
LuxnaWY says, she always seemed scared when doing them.
Yeah. Yeah, she
LuxnaWY says, like she couldn't talk.
Well, don't worry. You guys will hear her talk a lot more whenever she's here. At least hopefully, as long as she doesn't get shy.
LooksNWY says, "Are you her safe place?"
I mean, she says I am, so. At least I would hope that I am. Does it look better without the logs or with it? That looks good.
LooksNWY says, "Can she actually talk to you when she's with you?"
Yeah. At least as much as she does. Sometimes she hides things about stuff, but yeah, it's just a whole confusing thing.
Alize says, "Drama maybe."
Yeah. Okay, wait. How many people are here? Because it is still saying that there's only 2 people watching.
Alize says, "No idea."
I wish YouTube wasn't stupid and was actually showing the right amount of people.
Pastel Puff KH says, "Well, is she depressed?"
Um, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say she's depressed. More of, oh wait, did those? Oh, they did despawn. She's more uh self-protected. I think that's the word that I'm thinking of. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Softexgla says, "She had mentioned one time she used to struggle with coping skills."
Yeah, she does a little bit.
Softexgla says, "Still, sad face."
Yeah.
Pastel Puff KH says, coping skills.
Finding happy places, pretty much. Zen spots, I guess you could say. Peace.
Evangeliana Geo says, hi. Softexcla says, probably best not to mention this one, only the Ogs know.
Hey, thanks for the sub. Very appreciate it.
Pastel Puff KH says, Ogs?
Oh geez. I don't know why it's doing it as Ogs, but it's supposed to be OGs. I want a glowing sack. That way I can make that glow. And I want to make it red. How far down do we need to be to get glowing
Softexcla
sacks?
says, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
I do, yeah. I know what you're talking about. How far do glow ink sacks? Oh, look, slime. Wait, this is a slime chunk? Yes! We're gonna be able to do redstone. Yay!
Pastel Puff KH
Did not mean to do that.
says, I'm confused.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's... I want a glowing sack. No, screw you. Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh, look at that.
Softexcla says, it's something he's not gonna mention to protect her.
Yeah. Pretty much. I want a glowing sack.
Evangeliana Geo says, is Gwen up?
No, she fell asleep a little bit ago. About an hour and a half ago, I think. Unless she was the one that texted me. I got a Snapchat notification. Hold on. Nope, that was not from her. Yeah, she went to bed. You've already been streaming for an hour? Did not think it was that long. I want a glowing sack.
Evangeliana Geo says, I couldn't sleep AO, I just hoped on you YouTube channel, because I actually like your channel, even though you're annoying as hell.
What broke? Oh, my leggings. I think you only had like a... Ooh, look, two things of them. I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment or an insult. Also, if you want to help get to the sub... Wait, there's another person that subbed. I think. Weren't we just at 72?
Pastel Puff KH says, who is Avangeliana? Avangeliana Geo says, also is Glenn going to your house on New Year's or whatever, because if y'all are eating food I want so. Avangeliana Geo says, some.
Evangelina is Gwen's sister. And I don't know what we're doing for New Year's Eve, but she is coming over. I just don't know if she's spending the night for New Year's Eve or if she's leaving before then. That's the only thing. Ooh, amethyst. I don't really want the amethyst right now. Gonna go for these diamonds. Not gonna lie, with how many diamonds I'm getting, I could probably get lapis too, so I can enchant. Also, just wondering and curious, does the stream look better than it used to? Because I turned up the bitrate. I figured out how to do it.
Soft Excla says, hello Avangeliana. Avangeliana Geo says, yeah. Avangeliana Geo says, hi.
Hopefully, whenever I record, it'll be better as well, because I changed it after I recorded that last one, so... My last video, at least.
Avangeliana Geo says, also one question, because Gwen mentioned that I maybe could come over to meet your sister on New Year's, but also I don't know if she's coming, and going didn't know either.
My sister's not gonna be here New Year's because she's at my mom's house. But yeah, my sister's not coming back home until next Wednesday, I think. So
Will PEH says, yo man WSP.
what's up?
Avangeliana Geo says, did you ever refill up on my Pop-Tarts?
No, I did not refill on the Pop-Tarts. Why isn't it letting me scroll up? Ah! It's not letting me scroll up for some reason on the chat. Let me scroll up.
Avangeliana Geo says, why?
I haven't been to the store yet. I plan on going to the store soon, though. I was gonna say, do I have to do streaks or no? Ooh, a spawner. It's a sucky spawner.
Will PEH says, how's it going? Avangeliana Geo
Doing pretty good.
says, Pop-Tarts would be great.
Copper horse armor. Don't worry, whenever I get Pop-Tarts, I'll let you know. Why didn't I break the spawner at first, you stupid... There you go.
Avangeliana Geo says, wonderful. Pastel Puff KH says, do you get along with her sister?
Yeah, we do. They both fell asleep on me the one time. It was funny. I think I'm just that... Either I'm that comfortable or I'm that peaceful. That people fall asleep on me.
Avangeliana Geo says, wouldn't you like to know Weather Boy?
I just killed 3 skeletons and each time got their bow. That's like insane luck right there.
Will PEH says, she seems sassy.
Definitely is. Yeah, she definitely is.
Evangeliana Geo says, because you're any better.
Alright, chill out. No need to get feisty. Ow.
Evangeliana Geo says, just stating facts. I mean, Gwen literally calls you sassy princess, so I don't want to hear it coming from you.
That's because I'm a smartass. That is the only reason. Because I am a smartass.
Evangeliana Geo says, trust me, we know.
You're...
Will PEH says, LOL.
I low-key don't remember the way out. And I'm low-key upset that I haven't... Wait! Those good!
Pastel Puff
Diamonds!
KH says, wake her up, someone.
No, I'm not waking her up. This!
Evangeliana Geo
Give
says,
me that.
I could wake her up because I live with her, but she will beat my ass if I wake her up, so I'd rather not.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Shit. Just leave her be. She'll be okay. She needs sleep anyways. She was up way too late last night. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go.
Will PEH says, is she someone who gets mad when woken up?
Yeah, you could say that. She gets very pissy. I didn't get a single one of those diamonds. Oh wait, I got 3 of them because I already had 11, but I had to make a new pickaxe. Okay, where the hell is the way up?
Evangeliana Geo says, also, she said, you and her were gonna watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2 tomorrow, but just saying, it's a really good movie. Pastel Puff KH says, when you live together, would you wake her up?
If you want me to die, I would wake her up, but... Other than that, no. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is still in theaters, so we can't even see it anyways. So many Endermen. And I don't have my boat, god dang it.
Will PEH says, yo, that movie was scary.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, why'd I have to look at him?
Evangeliana Geo
3 for
says,
3.
FR.
Made it.
Will PEH says, where did y'all watch it? Evangeliana Geo says, but in my opinion Foxy is hot.
Hey.
Evangeliana Geo says, movie theater.
Oh, while I was down there, I should have gotten obsidian for an enchanting table.
Evangeliana Geo says, where else would we watch it?
Yeah, I think the Five Nights at Freddy movie is only in theaters, so you can't watch it anywhere else. Oh, there's diamonds down here too. Score. Ow.
Pastel Puff KH says, why does she get mad when woken up?
It's like poking a bear whenever they sleep.
Evangeliana Geo says, because she needs her sleep.
Yeah, when she doesn't get enough sleep, she likes to be a little bit cranky. She's like an old lady whenever they get woken up from sleep.
Will
Even though,
PEH says, does she not sleep much?
oh no, she sleeps a lot. I think the one day she was asleep for 18 or 19 hours. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little bit extra. Shit! God damn it! That wasn't supposed to happen. God damn it. Weave.
Will PEH says, does she deal with nightmares?
Sometimes she does. It also depends on what she's thinking about before she goes to bed. And where she's sleeping, because if she's sleeping with me, then she doesn't, but if she's sleeping in her own bed, it just depends on what she's thinking about before she goes to bed. I'm not here.
Evangeliana Geo says, last night, when you were on stream, I fell asleep and I kept kicking Gwen in my sleep. Will PEH says, situation affect her nightmares at all?
Sometimes it does. Also, I'm not surprised you kicked her when you sleep, because you like to kick. Your legs like to go everywhere whenever you're sleeping. Especially whenever you guys both fell asleep on me. You both kept, or you kept twitching the most out of both of you.
Evangeliana Geo says, obviously, it does to Sherlock Holmes.
The fuck was that? Oh, it's a bat.
Evangeliana Geo says, I don't know why it put to.
You need to calm down. You don't need to be so aggressive, I guess is the word.
Will PEH says, flinch when sleeping? Evangeliana Geo says, if anyone's aggressive and sassy, it's you.
She doesn't really flinch in her sleep. I mean, sometimes she does. If she's sleeping for a while and she's having a nightmare, then she does, but most of the time she doesn't.
Will PEH says, how did you handle that?
Like normal, just comforting her, rubbing her back while she sleeps. I think I'm just gonna grab 18 obsidian, 4 for E-table, and then the rest for portal.
Evangeliana Geo says, can you add me on Minecraft? Will PEH says, ever startled waking up?
Sometimes. If she wakes up on her own, then sometimes, but most of the time not. I'm not playing Bedrock Edition, so I can't add you on Minecraft.
Evangeliana Geo says, what is even Bedrock Edition?
Bedrock Edition is you can only, or no, Bedrock Edition you can play it on any device, but Java Edition, which is the one I play, you can only play on keyboard and mouse on a computer.
Evangeliana Geo says, I can't fucking sleep.
Well, then just watch the stream. because this is what I do whenever I can't sleep.
Evangeliana says, "What do you think I've been doing, Sherlock Holmes?" KZQ says, "Can't you just wake your sister up?"
Yeah, if you want her to die.
Evangeliana says, "I don't want to fucking die." KZQ says, "And ask to sleep with head." Evangeliana says, "She wouldn't let me sleep with her because I kicked too much in my sleep." KZQ says, "Is she mean?" Evangeliana says, "She's not really mean, but sometimes, but it's like, sibling kind of me and you know." Evangeliana says, "Because she can tell me to go fuck off and kill myself, and then we can be like best of sisters. That's just how we work."
Hero power.
KZQ says, "Is this true, Butterman 1415?
Yeah, it is. You can just call me by Butter. Or Butterman, it doesn't matter. You don't have to add the numbers.
Evangeliana says, "I just freaking told you, are you slow? Why do you have to ask him for confirmation? You asked me a question and I answered it."
Bro, chill out. Not that serious. Don't make me mute you. Go away, 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 go away.
Says, "Fine."
Okay, let's make a sugarcane farm.
Evangeliana Geo says, did I tell you about the guy I was dating for like a year, and then he blocked me because I didn't want to text first?
Okay. That's an interesting reason to block somebody. Definitely a first. I've never heard that before.
Evangeliana Geo says, that's freaking bullshit. I even told Gwen.
360. Wandering traitor. Baked potato. Nothing really useful. I'll take the leather though. And then I want to...
Evangeliana Geo says, and he was Tom Collett's 2000s hot.
Okay. Definitely a new one.
Evangeliana Geo says, do you listen to Tokyo Hotel?
No. I do not. Probably should not. That's not the mod. I'm not on that mod pack. That's unfortunate. It's okay. Alright. Now you wait for that to grow. Should I make a mob farm?
Evangeliana Geo says, what are you doing?
Right now, nothing much. Just trying to think of something to do. Make a game plan of what I want to do at least.
Pastel Puff KH says, do you think your sister and him are cute together? Evangeliana Geo says, hell yeah.
Yo.
KZQ says, does she make you happy?
Of course she does. Considering I've had a crush on her for the last 5 years.
Evangeliana Geo says, in my opinion, I think you're the best boyfriend she has ever had.
What I think is funny is that,
KZQ says, seems like you like her boyfriend.
What I think is funny is that all of her exes used to abuse her, but yet she wants me to, like, sexually abuse her, which is kind of funny. Funny how that works. Don't know if that's TMI, but...
KZQ says, Ayo.
My bad. Don't know if that... Is that TMI?
Evangeliana Geo says, what's wrong if I like her boyfriend like, not like, but like, kind of like a older brother.
I don't think that's what they meant. I think they just meant
KZQ
it as...
says, nothing wrong, I think that's a good thing. Evangeliana Geo says, okay.
Plus, you're 6 years younger than me, so I definitely don't think that's what they meant it as.
Evangeliana Geo says, old AHH.
Alright. That was uncalled for.
Evangeliana Geo says, you're pushing 30. KZQ
What do you mean I'm pushing 30?
says, excited to see her?
Yeah, I am excited to see her. Also, what do you mean that I'm pushing 30? I'm not pushing 30.
KZQ says, is she clingy?
Most definitely.
Evangeliana Geo says, you're reaching UNC status.
Really? I'm not that old.
Evangeliana Geo says, yes you are. KZQ says, is that a bad thing?
That she thinks that I'm 30? I don't know. I definitely wouldn't say that it's a...
Evangeliana Geo says, if you're pushing 30 then yeah.
I'm not pushing 30.
KZQ says, no I mean clingy.
Oh no, I love it. I love when she's clingy.
Evangeliana Geo says, oh.
I love it whenever she's
Evangeliana
clingy.
Geo says, and yes, you are pushing 30.
I'm not. I'm not pushing 30.
Evangeliana Geo says, yes.
Oh my god.
KZQ says, it doesn't get annoying.
No. I love whenever people are clingy. Especially her.
Evangeliana Geo says. Plus, my sister is freaking awesome sauce.
I heard that phrase in a while. That's for sure. Hmm. Why did the F3 screen look so weird?
RealOL says. You muted me yesterday. RealOL says. That was rude.
Were you the one saying that she needs to stop posting? Because I think that was the only one I muted.
Evangeliana Geo says. Oh my god, nobody gives a fuck. RealOL says. I mean yes, but I was just saying my opinion. Evangeliana Geo says. Maybe you got muted because you talk so damn much.
Okay, well, your opinion. Also, you wouldn't have found my channel if you didn't already know about her and watched her, so you can't really say it's terrible. And that she needs to stop posting if you're the one that watches it. Just saying. Since you're stating opinions.
Evangeliana Geo says. How about you should go stop living, cause what the fuck is your problem? My sister is amazing at doing YouTube or whatever, so maybe you can shove it up your ass. RealOL says. She just needs to get good and post more.
She is good at it, and she's posting as much as she can. So if you're not happy about that, you can
Evangeliana
leave.
Geo says. Stop talking all that shit like your butthole got a mouth.
And if you want to keep saying that she's not doing good, then you can get muted again.
Pastel Puff KH says. Why are you being so rude about her? What did she even do? Everyone here thinks she is good at what she does and she's trying. Evangeliana Geo says. Exactly, you're acting like you have 5k subscribers. Like shut the fuck up with you have nothing good to say because no one wants to hear it.
Yeah, you don't even have a channel.
Pastel Puff KH says. Good thing she isn't awake RN. Evangeliana Geo says, honestly, it's either she really wouldn't give a fuck or she would go off.
No, she wouldn't go off because she know everybody else would do it.
Evangeliana Geo says, BRB have to take a shit. Pastel Puff
Oof.
KH says, she seems really kind-hearted, no need to talk badly about her.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Rillo L says, just saying.
Trying to see if I can.
Evangeliana Geo says, well, nobody gives a fuck about what you have to say, so go shove it up your ass.
Alright, calm down. I think we got it handled.
Evangeliana Geo says, I don't care, my sister is freaking awesome sauce, and no one's gonna sit here and disrespect her behind the screen being a pussy about it, and doesn't even have a lot of subscribers and wants to tell. Pastel Puff KH says, are you protective of Gwen?
Yeah.
Evangeliana Geo says, her that she's bad at YouTube or whatever, but you don't have 5k subscribers so you can't be talking. Pastel Puff KH says, what other things are you gonna be posting?
Um, in the future, I'm probably going to post a manhunt video with one of my friends, but we'll have to see on that. Um, yeah, so that'll be fun to record.
Evangeliana Geo says, what about roadblocks? Evangeliana Geo says. Or whatever it's called.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I do Minecraft stuff. Plus, Roblox is boring. Sorry for all the people that love Roblox, but it is. It is very boring.
RealOL says. How are you even with that girl? Evangeliana Geo says. Yeah, but it's not like Minecraft is any better. Like I get it's cool, but once you beat the game, you really have no purpose.
Yeah, you do. You can make cool builds and stuff. Automatic farms, redstone stuff. Stuff like that. Make a bunch of cool things. Like the shack for my mine.
Evangeliana Geo says. He's with her because my sister is fucking amazing, and you can go shove it up your fat ass because no one gives a fuck about your ugly ass opinion. Pastel Puff KH says. Also, why are you trying to talk about how he's even with her? Quit hating. Evangeliana Geo says. You're just mad cause she can't get a girlfriend. Evangeliana Geo says. You. Pastel Puff KH says. I think you both are adorable buttermen.
Yeah, she would definitely think so as well. That's not what I wanted to do. I should probably make a mob farm.
Evangeliana Geo says. Would you react if I bought you and Gwen's kids crocodile for Christmas?
I don't know. Probably not. Also, where the hell are you gonna get a crocodile?
RealOL says. Kids seriously. Evangeliana Geo says. A zoo.
You can't just steal one from the zoo. Crocodiles especially, because those are behind cages. Plus, I think crocodiles are illegal to own in some states.
Evangeliana Geo says. I might be a kid, but I have more balls than you will ever have. Pastel Puff KH says. This person is a hater. Evangeliana Geo says. Little bro, probably hasn't even hit puberty. Gakahofen says, I feel like you're gonna get protective in a bit.
I mean, I'm really not having to do much of anything right now.
Gakahofen says, Butterman.
Yeah, I'm not really having to do much right now, because considering everybody's roasting his ass. Don't start something you can't finish.
Gakahofen says, it's entertaining.
Yeah, definitely is. Definitely is. Come on, just one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Cheap. Give me one more. I still need one more. I don't like making odd numbered, or I don't like having extra. Something I don't really need. Because they stacked in a chest. Yes, one more.
Softexcla says, Man, Saibao, don't be hating on her clearly. Your life must be boring if you're gonna sit here and waste your time talking badly about Gwen because you have nothing better to do.
I mean, realistically, they're all not
Softexcla
wrong.
says, Get a life then come at her. Evangelianagio says, Exactly like my sister is amazing and your lame ass is just eating for no reason, but you don't have 5k subscribers, and I know subscribe you don't really matter, but a lot of people care about my sis. Softexcla says, Loving the stream man.
Thanks. I'm just enjoying this. I'm trying to think of what to do right now. Because I'm debating on either making a mob farm or getting more ores. Because I have 8 diamonds and I don't really know what to do. Because if I make a mob farm, then I get more XP and then I can enchant. Or I can go to that village that's over there and get villagers. Probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna go get villagers.
Evangelianagio says, And listen, here you motherfucking cunt stop being disrespectful to my sister because you ain't shit. Siren VO says, FR. Don't take a hit on the queen and not expect hate. Siren VO says, Kinda asked for it.
Look, he's got nothing to say now.
LooksNWY says, like, come on now, we will all get on you for that because she is an amazing person who is kind-hearted and has a beautiful soul.
Guys, I think we heard his feelings.
Evangeliana Geo says, yeah, because he's a fucking pussy.
God, I love this mouse. I can click so fast.
Evangeliana Geo says, I mean, come on now, you can't even answer to a 12-year-old, that's crazy. Pastel Puff KH says, LOL.
Alright, now time to get the villagers. After I make it daytime. Actually, I'm gonna get more blocks first. Yeah. Um. I'm gonna get a grindstone as well. Alright, perfect. Let's try. Yeah, that works. Ooh, prop 3 or prop 2. Um, yeah. Wait, what else am I? Just prop 2. Ooh, that's what we like to see. And then I need one more. Prop 2 on the chest plate. Cool. The main thing I like about blast protection on my boots is because explosion damage happens based on where your feet are. So if you have blast protection on your feet, on your boots, then it blocks a lot more damage. Yeah, the best enchants to have is fire protection on your helmet. And then
Yoav
protection.
Gex QRZ says, I have school in a bit, just wanted to say hi and I am leaving.
Alright. See ya. Haven't seen you in a while, actually.
Yoav Gex QRZ says, yeah, sorry bro. Yoav
You're
Gex
good.
QRZ says, okay, bye.
You're all good. You're all good. Oopsie. Now this is the boring part. Building all the way to the village. Could have used a boat, but then I don't want to deal with having to get it uphill. So better just use minecarts. Did not think it was this far. Is anybody even still here? Because it says 0 viewers right now. Or 0 watching viewers. 0 people watching, whatever. Damn, I ran out. I'm guessing everybody left. Ow. Just punched my desk. Ah! Wait, there's 3 iron golems up there? Huh. Interesting. Damn. I also need to make a minecart. Or 2 minecarts. $15, so enough for 1 cart and more rails. I'm actually going to make a boat as well. Hey, gotcha. No! You're okay. Where you going? No, no, no. Go this way. No, 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 no! Crap! Gosh dang it. That didn't get planned through. I just need 2 of you. Oh, sweet. Wonderful. Okay, so I've caught one villager. Holy zombie horde! Perfect. How the hell you just walk over the boat? Oh, that works. Oops. Dang it. Hold up. F3 and G. Nope, that's... Okay, here we go. You're not even farmers. Why are you picking it up? Why is it still nighttime? Alright, before I hit you all the way. Okay. Ah. Oh wait. Wait, how does it work? There we go. We just need a little bit of a nudge. There we go. Oops. 3, 4. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Please don't. Ooh. I'm gonna wait until you're happy again to do anything with you. Hmm. Mm. There we go.